Matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. For impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run. And when you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Now rolling out to his left. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big game for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge game.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. The short completion of the tight end. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are. And they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That's caught. It's Moore. Steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away.
49 in punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To the air, it's Moore. Caught quickly.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking to scramble to his left. Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
When they're finding some space there, that's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Catch made on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the run, it's Gaines. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on second down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Taylor. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Third down upcoming after that completion. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
To throw, it's Taylor. To dart to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just a short to inter.
Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into open space. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, he's going to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The ball is caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Moore.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Throws it to the right, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? To throw, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds his man, has the first down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
See if they can convert the point after. convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return. The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
And an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Mississippi State in the red zone now. Takes the handoff again. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's enough to get rid on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal.
You know, we talk about having a big back in these goal-to-go situations. Here's an example of why that's so important. They go to the smaller back, and he just gets completely overmatched and ends up in a loss to bring up 3rd and goal.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mississippi State, 28, Oregon, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. He lets it go on the move, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Evans. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set him at first down from the 15.
At the 15-yard line.
So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll test the right side here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This offense is already 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. Why not go for it again? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
BUT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
He hands it off from the gun. Crosses the 10-yard line. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Dropping back. It's Madsen. Pass caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the second down play. Leaning on the run game here late. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Taylor. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Pressure is coming. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaking tackles and going. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. To the air. It's Manson. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out of this ballgame. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.